Now the big kick-off. And the referee gets this game going. Every reason to believe this should be a cracker. And the starting 11 for Czechia.
Yeah, a 4-5-1 or a 4-2-3-1. A lot of coaches are adopting this nowadays, as it does give you those two holding players, while you've still got plenty of threat from the wide wingers.
Schick. Oh, read it really well. Varga. And Hungary regaining possession. Untidy phase of play.
Yeah, they're struggling to find a real flow at the minute, aren't they?
Chance to shoot. Oh, excellent goalkeeping. And there's the delivery. Provod. Well, this could really help the cause. Can he put them in front? Oh, that was a chance to give them an early advantage.
Oh, he'll be disappointed with that. Maybe it just came to him a little bit early.
And a fine tackle. Well, you can probably see why we're focusing on this fellow as one to watch. In particular, what do you expect to see from him?
Well, I tell you what, if they have any free kicks around the edge of the box, he's going to be the first in line to take it. Obviously, plenty more to his game beyond that too. But his ability from set pieces, it could be a key deciding factor.
Takes it on. Oh, a superb chip. Spellbinding. Really nice ball. Opportunity to level it. And a goal. Well, it looks easy when you can put them away like that. That's a nice ball. And that is offside. Well, there to intercept.
Yeah, no messing about there. He saw that coming, didn't he?
Threading it. Well, the keeper wanted to take it cleanly and did. So Bosloy. Very alert defending to put a stop to the chance. Nicely cut out. Well, they're moving it around with real purpose here to put them ahead. Oh, a sensational stop!
Yeah, he didn't have long to react, did he? His reflexes are absolutely outstanding.
Decent position. And there's a quality defender in action. Wonderfully weighted pass. Oh, fearless!
Oh, the manager will be delighted with that sort of commitment, won't he?
Oh, needed more precision. Good-looking move. Genuine chance. Oh, superb reflexes. And over comes the corner. And up for grabs off the keeper. Well, they can keep possession now. Oh, he's through here. Schaefer. And the defensive intervention there. Must finish. Well, unable to bend his run. Offside. In the right place to cut out the pass. Might do damage on the break. And he's made headway. Oh, yes! A goal! Exactly what they were looking for. And he's come up with it. And room now out on the flank. Václav Černý. Well, the attack petered out.
Yeah, good work. That knew exactly what was happening. The shape was good there out of possession.
And fed forwards. Well, they couldn't make anything of that cross with the ball in a decent enough position. And intercepted it. 1 minute of stoppage time has been added on. A chance then for the respective managers to address that. And away they go again into the second half. Vladimir Cofal. Lukas Provod. Excellent defending. And Hungary come away with it. Excellent vision. Showing excellent judgment to intercept.
Yeah, he kept his focus well there, didn't he?
Maybe room here for the counter-attack. Well, unfortunately, it fizzled out in the end. So Bosloy. This looks interesting. Varga. Oh, he looks threatening. And cut out nicely. Well, Patrick Schick bringing his influence to bear on the proceedings in the first half. What have you made of his performance so far?
Well, it was certainly a good 45 minutes. Obviously got the goal to put them in front, but he's looked lively throughout too. Hopefully see a little bit more of that in the second half.
Well, maybe a good position from which to counter. And cutting it out. That's a good-looking ball. And an opening. An attack that had potential. Varga. Well, sloppy from both sides, you have to say. And whipped into the box. Can he compose himself? And you've just witnessed a moment of truly high-class goalkeeping.
What a stop, wasn't it, from the keeper? He doesn't have much time to react. That's a top save.
No let-up on the pressing front. Cross could be useful. And he's done it! Parity again! A magnificent game unfolding. Good distribution. Can they do it? And a goal to re-establish their advantage. Just look at the celebrations. Then to take it away. This could be the equaliser. Frantic action from one end to the other. They weren't ahead for long, and this match is level again. What to like about that pass? Well, nicely cut out. Now what can they do with the ball? In a decent position. Provod. Good-looking move. Oh, cut out brilliantly. It will be a goal kick here. Barnabas Varga. So much focus within the team and completely focused on winning the game now. Oh, that's a clever ball. Oh, that's high-level defending.
Oh, it's close, that.
Provod. And passing it through. So Bosloy, good idea. And he's in an offside position. Schick. Cherny. Is it going to be? And a goal! At this stage of the game, it might be decisive. And just look at their supporters. Barnabas Varga. Well, late in the game here, they know what they need, and that's an equaliser. He read the situation defensively and did his job. And there it goes, the final whistle. It's the...
The ball's rolling and we're underway. Here's how the home side lines up.
Yeah, it's a 4-5-1, but it will morph into a 4-2-3-1. The single centre forward will be supported by the number 10, and you'd expect them to rotate and swap positions just to try and drag defenders out. The wide midfielders, they'll offer a threat in behind.
This is the lineup for the visitors.
Yeah, it's the same formation, and I'd expect both teams to commit players forward. So the two holding midfielders, they're going to be key from a defensive perspective.
Opportunity now. As it goes, corner coming. Into the area it goes. Unable to find anyone with that. Well, this is looking good. For the lead here. Oh, what a stop. Dealt with that superbly. Delivered into the box. Good ball in behind. The first blow struck very early.
Shea Charles.
Oh, that's really well cut out.
Provost.
It's a challenge that's brought a whistle and a free kick. Shall we just say there maybe were better options there?
There certainly were. He's got to put that in the box for me. Let someone get on the end of it. He's wasted a decent chance there.
Read the pass well and cuts it out. Gets past really nicely. Great chance here. And he's there to meet it. Decent stop. And the ball comes in. And in a crowded area, the keeper's done well to hold on to that.
Provost.
A really good interception to take the ball.
Paul Smith.
This to equalise. A vital block. And that's good goalkeeping in a difficult situation.
Provost. Schick.
Oh, surely. And there's another one. Valuable breathing space for them now.
Shea Charles.
Having a look. There it is. A lifeline in this game. And surely momentum is with them now. Incredible.
Paul Smith.
Looking to put the cross in. And the attack collapses.
Yeah, really well organised off the ball there.
Oh, cut out well.
Lucas Provost.
Could be a chance to break here. It's in! 2 to the good. That little bit of buffer. And it's just a matter of keeping concentration now.
Paul Smith.
And that is some stop.
Yeah, he needed to be really sharp there, didn't he? Especially from that range.
Pass as precise as they come. Lifted nicely. Chick. And they're 3 in front now. What a performance this has been so far. Oh, that's superb technique to get past.
Václav Jamelka. Schick. Jamelka. On to Schick.
No way through. Possession lost.
And that's going to be it for the first 45.
Back to it then. The second half begins.
Charles.
Nicely played through. But the keeper already on his way. Excellent anticipation. Ball given away. Provost. Oh, brilliant anticipation. And they went too soon. It's offside. Some good work to win it there. Served through on a plate here. Oh, offside. A really tight one.
How close was that? Looked like he was going to be through on goal, but he's just offside. I'm sure he'll keep making those runs, though.
Both teams guilty of giving it away here.
Definitely. It's a real scrap, isn't it? They don't seem to be on the same page, do they?
And cleared behind for a corner. Oh, could be here. And that hasn't got far. Well, he's put in a thoroughly dominant display so far. Absolutely outstanding.
Yeah, it was an incredible performance. Clearly the difference between the two sides. He's causing that back line so many problems. He'll no doubt...
Oh, they must score! And the keeper has it to avert the danger. Oh, that's been won really smartly. Provost. Carry on, says the ref. And it must be. And they've scored again. It's become a question of just how many they'll get. Terrific chance, and it's been seen and stopped.
Oh, he reacted so well to the danger. He stopped an almost certain goal.
Waited beautifully. Surely, it's a goal. That's something. We say you never know sometimes, but I think we do. And it's been cut out. There's the turnover. Paul Smith. Superb reactions to cancel out a brilliant effort. That set up the chance. And is the tide fully on the turn here? Two lightning strikes. Vitti. Vladimir Sofal. Martin Vitti. Sofal. And we're inside the final 15 minutes. Good work to regain possession. That looks decent, making progress here. Keeps it out and the keeper deflects it against the post. And unable to find a teammate.
Yeah, but I think he's got away with it. Luckily for him, there's no real threat.
Working hard to win it back there. Yamelka. Oh, great work. What's next? Lucas Provo. Real chance. And that puts a really impressive seal on what has been a fantastic performance. Perfectly anticipated. Really well won. Denied at close quarters.
In those split seconds, you need razor-sharp reflexes, and that stop was absolutely flawless.
Oh, it's a really good header, but it's met by a more than decent save. What a chance here. And another goal. It seemed all over before, but there's another to really seal it. Oh, that's superb technique to get past. But that's good defending. Well won. So that will do it for today, and it's the visit.
Say with good reason. It's Northern Ireland against Morocco.
I'm anticipating a good match today. It's important they get off to a good start, play their way into the game, be confident on the ball, and hopefully we won't be disappointed.
Here's the team for Northern Ireland.
Yeah, it looks like a 4-5-1 or a 4-2-3-1. This can be quite an attacking lineup with the three progressive players behind the lone striker, but you've still got that defensive protection with the two midfielders holding.
And the upshot of that is offside.
Well, you've got to be more aware of the situation here, have another touch, give him time to get back into position.
And here's how Morocco will line up.
Well, no real surprise to see they're also set up in the same formation. It's just how effective those wide players can be. The onus is really on them to attack those bylines and turn their fullbacks.
Plenty of support here. It's a fierce effort, but I'm not sure everyone expected that sort of approach from there.
Well, he's had a look where the keeper was. There's no pressure on the ball and thought, why not? I'll have a go. That was close.
Oh, superb reflexes! Corner kick played in. Price, incisive pass. The verdict is offside here. Intelligent ball. Chance to shoot. And foiled only by the crossbar. Well, the flag has gone up here. Offside it is. Marshall now. Well, made it look routine, but read it well. The referee has given a corner. Played over. Nothing to show for that attack. And firing it. Oh, terrific save! And heading it just over the bar. And teammates around him. Can they forge ahead? Lions. Quick break could be on. But they took care of the situation defensively. Real chance. And they looked poised to take the lead. But that was a magnificent stop.
Yeah, they're so good on the break, aren't they? They just couldn't finish it this time.
And winning it back. And back with Marshall. Deflection, throw in here. Paul Smith. In position. And it's in! 1-0. They've breached the defence. Good movement. This could square the game. And that's exactly what has transpired. Now, that could be a massive turning point, and momentum is with them. Shea Charles. And good anticipation. Sufyan Amrabat. And he's through here. The game has been turned on its head. They have never stopped believing, and now they sense victory. Lions. Oh, moving it nicely. Can he score? And there it is! 2 goals in a matter of minutes. Incredible stuff. Charles. And room now out on the flank. Well, couldn't quite find his teammate. Oh, great vision. Can he put it away? And a goal! Not over just yet. Abdessamad Ezalzouli. And moving it forward. But timely defending when it mattered. Hume. Now, what can they produce on the flank? Really vital interception.
Yeah, dealt with that really well, didn't he?
The first half here comes to an end. So back underway, the second half begins. Sufyan Amrabat takes aim. Oh, he's found the net, and that increases the advantage to 2. Just what they wanted, and just what they deserve. And disappointing that it's gone out of play. Sufyan Amrabat. Oh, read it really well.
Yeah, anticipated well there. He was onto that in a flash.
Counter-attacking possibilities. Well, it broke down, alas. And threading it through. And there it is! But hang on, the flag has gone up, and it's not going to count.
Well, it looked close, didn't it? He certainly thought so as well, and he's making that clear to the assistant.
Brahim. Well, that takes the wind out of their sails. Great defending. He'll take this on. Oh, narrowly wide. So unlucky. Price. And slipped through beautifully. Real chance. Hamdallah. Could be troublesome. And tossing through. A goal! And it seems they're truly cruising to victory here. Price. Marshall. And cutting it out. And the upshot of that is offside.
Well, you've got to be more aware of the situation here. Have another touch. Give him time to get back into position.
Abdessamad Al-Zuli. Just the challenge that was required. And back with Marshall. And he's made headway. Well, got right behind it and crucially turned it out of the danger area. And that pass needed to be a lot more precise. Well, they made it far too easy there.
Yeah, you shouldn't be giving it away like that.
Now, options are plenty. But really sticking to their task defensively. Charles. Danger building. Opportunity. How good was that? Brahim. And playing it through. And I thought that was going to be the moment for the hat-trick.
And what a game he's had so far. You can see he's hungry for another, but can't finish it off this time.
Price. And it's with Smith. And it's opening up. Oh, top goalkeeping! Played over. And possibilities here. The size to shoot. And a really good diving stop. Taken short. Can he put it away? And there it is, a goal. But will it be purely a consolation at this stage of the proceedings? They haven't been at their best. Well, nothing like annoying your opponents when you have such an effective passing game. Interception to snuff out the danger. Running with confidence. Could cross it in here. Drifting infield. Could pull one back here. In it goes! It looked as though they were down and out. Not a bit of it. What will happen next? Well, nicely cut out. Now what can they do with the ball? Oh, good vision. And the decision offside here. Al-Zuli. Took a really smart piece of defending to stop them.
Yeah, it was nice up to a point and then just lacked that bit of quality, didn't they?
Able to skip past his man. Well, that's the sign of a well-organised defence. Might do damage on the break. And should have been so much more incisive. Well, still pressing for a goal here. And there it is, the full time. Arsenal, West Ham and Coventry midfielder Stuart Robson. And every reason to believe we're in for an entertaining match here. It's Northern Ireland versus France.
This should be a good game. Great atmosphere inside the stadium. We've got two teams full of quality, some interesting matchups, and two coaches that want to play an attractive brand of football. What more could you ask for?
Oh, it's on! Great defending. And the keeper able to hold on to it. A very timely interception. Here's the team for Northern Ireland.
Well, in this shape, their two holding midfield players would be key
Oh,
to that.
Stuart, they could be in here. Well, hit with ferocity when accuracy was required. Dembele. Threads it nicely. A truly magnificent start. An early goal in the game. Just what they were hoping to produce. Read that pass all the way, cutting it out. And Dembele's given it away. Price. Dembele. Dangerous ball. Oh, lovely ball. Oh, what a save! And he's fired over the corner. Not the most confident clearance. Terrific block there. Can they open things up? And that wasn't an easy save to make.
Yeah, there's not much you can say about that. It's just a breathtaking stop, isn't it?
Well, still an issue here. And it's all rather fizzled out. Fine pass. Well, he couldn't keep himself onside.
Well, he just delayed the pass, didn't he? That was a great opportunity.
And possession lost by France. Wants to attack from the wide areas. Clever defending.
Yeah, good interception there, wasn't it?
Dembele. And the flag was up in good time. It's offside.
Well, he should have realised that was going to be offside. That's a poor decision to play that pass.
An effective challenge. Can he put it in? Opportunity to level it. Instinctive save. Fantastic reflexes.
Well, I have to say, I thought that was in. Great stop.
Bradley. Marshall now. It's through for him. Oh, difficult save to make. Trying to pick out a teammate. Well, he'd love to have that header back. In fairness, he was being closely watched. Camavinga. Good work from Northern Ireland to win it back. Lions. Super pass. Well, deemed to be offside by the merest of margins.
Well, it's very close to being the perfectly timed run, but whether it's an inch or a yard, he's still offside.
Decent position. Opportunity. And a goal! Real excitement here. The equaliser. And there to intervene. Well, using the space really well, you've got to say. And let's give credit to the defending. And Northern Ireland with the ball again. Dembele. Clean challenge. On the offensive. Opportunity. There's one hand on the ball. Eduardo Camavinga. And very nicely positioned to win it back. Shea Charles. And the upshot of that is offside.
Well, he needed to look elsewhere because the flag was always going to go up.
France really struggling to keep the ball. Will it happen for them? How did they let that attack come to an end?
Well, that's a good turnover, isn't it?
Well, just 1 minute of time added. And he's made headway. A cheeky chip. Oh, a finish of real class. No wonder he's celebrating. Take a bow. So the referee's whistle and into the second act of the drama. Northern Ireland come away with it. The level matters! And the pass getting in the way. Well, that's a sad end to the attack.
Well, it was certainly a chance to get back into the game, and you have to say they're a bit unfortunate, but they do need to finish off one of these chances.
Well, it should boost their confidence, but they can't afford to drop their guard at the other end. Lions. Dion Charles. Oh, that's a clever ball. Good passage of play. Real defensive resilience. Well, he tried in vain to get himself back onside.
Well, he needs to show greater awareness there and hold on to the ball a fraction longer.
Dembele. And a timely intervention. Oh, big opportunity. Brilliantly blocked. And behind for a corner.
Well, just listen to the fans. They know this is a big chance here.
Chance here. And a goal. The equaliser. Superb entertainment. Theo Hernandez. France looking dangerous here. Gives it a go. Well, only just wide of the post. Paul Smith. On to Hume. Incisive ball. Well, he hit it with authority. Close. Dembele. Mbappe with it. Nice looking pass. Not a great pass.
Well, they can't afford to give the ball away so easily.
Lions. Price. In a decent position. But they took care of the situation defensively. Charles. Now with Charles. Plenty of support here. And in! Oh yes! Exactly what they were hoping to produce. They've delivered the goal. Mbappe. Nicely timed tackle. Marshall now. And he read it well defensively. Price. And look at this! Oh, a challenge that was simply world-class.
Well, he did brilliantly there. What an important challenge that was.
Dembele. Committed challenge. It's there for him. Oh, it looked as though it might trouble the keeper, but full credit to him. Elects to go short. In position. In it goes to increase their advantage. And will that be the goal that ends up securing it for them? Teammates available, but a good piece of defending to bring it to an end. Could be dangerous. Can they do it? Oh, and it goes! Now he has his hat-trick. A special moment for him. And with that, the attack fizzles out. And in with a real chance. Just needed to put it on the target, but it didn't happen for them.
Well, in those situations, you expect him to score. He just got it all wrong there.
Read it well. Oh, just mistimed his run, and the flag going up. Well, he's certainly not alone. But it fizzles out thanks to that piece of defending. Oh, not a great challenge at all there. And that will be that. This is the kind of occasion we all relish as football fans. Well, nights like these are just what you hope for as a spectator. A warm welcome. I'm Derek Ray in the commentary position, and I'm joined for expert analysis by Sue Smith. And we're fully convinced this game will live up to its billing. It's Northern Ireland versus Hungary.
I'm anticipating a good match today. It's important they get off to a good start, play their way into the game, be confident on the ball, and hopefully we won't be disappointed.
Andras Schaefer. Here's the team for Northern Ireland.
Yeah, it's a 4-5-1, but it will morph into a 4-2-3-1. The single centre
Hang on,
forward.
Sue, a chance. And he struck the post. A bit disappointing in the end.
Well, that was a good attempt, and they're unlucky not to be in the lead. They've started really well, and they would have deserved that, you've got to say.
Price. Smart defending. Barnabas Varga. Surely, there it is, the opening goal of this match, and what a start they've made. A struggle for Hungary to hang on to it. Barnabas Varga. And a goal! An end-to-end game, and they weren't behind for long. All the way through to the keeper then. Trey Hume. Determined defending. Paul Smith. Well, the attack looks promising, but nothing comes of it. Good defending it was. Interesting pass. Opportunity here. And the keeper able to hold on to it. A super tackle, and they've won possession. And he has options available. This for the lead. Oh, that's an expert piece of defending, just as it was looking threatening.
Oh, I thought they were through there.
Now look at this, they might be able to cash in here. Must take the lead here, and they have. You've got to say, it has been coming. Confident attacking play. Hungary will get the throw in. Promising possession this. Goalkeeper doing his job, getting the touch. Delivering it. Oh, there it is! A back and forth sort of match. Now they're level again. The lead lasted merely minutes. Really vital interception here. Charles. And it's with Smith. And still looking for space. Really good challenge, but corner conceded. Who's going to get on the end of it? And the chance slips away.
Yeah, I like the approach play, but just lacked that final pass, didn't they?
Perfect challenge. Plenty of support here. Charles. Crossing possibilities to take the lead. Well, it might still work out for them. And it's all rather fizzled out. Barnabas Varga. Just lost the momentum. McCann. Good visualisation and execution. Is it going to be? A chance then for the respect. two teams have switched around, and the second half is underway. Rewarded for that brilliant high press. That's a good-looking pass. Barnabas Barga. Well-timed tackle. Can he put them in front? Oh, a challenge that was simply world-class.
Yeah, real desire there to get it back. Great challenge that, always in control.
Almost the chance they could get caught out on the break here. And that is offside. Charles. Oh, it's on! Oh, it's a really top-class challenge! Could be! And a goal! In the lead again! Fully deserved! And all the way through to the keeper. Saw the situation developing. Schaefer takes it on. Well, the shot looked promising, but the keeper had the measure of it. Paul Smith. Oh, got into position brilliantly.
Yeah, anticipated well there. Read that before it even happened.
Andras Schaefer. Varga. Showing good situational awareness. Could pose a threat on the counter. And Northern Ireland regaining possession. In a decent position. A fine reading of the situation. Will it happen for them? Northern Ireland losing possession. Teammates available. Price. And Hungary with the ball again. Can he finish? And it's in! All square again! What a match this is turning out to be! Well, this looks really productive. What can they do from this position? He read the situation defensively and did his job. Intelligent threaded pass here. Might go ahead. Is it going to be? The game has been turned on its head. They have never stopped believing, and now they sense victory. Well shown inside. This could square the game. And that's exactly what has transpired. Now, that could be a massive turning point, and momentum is with them. Andras Schaefer. On the attack, is there to be late drama? And over the touchline for what will be a Hungary throw. Could be threatening. Top-class defending. Now opening things up. Opportunity. Oh, top goalkeeping. He's been influential today, but the manager decides to make a personnel switch at this point. And they're not out of the woods. Couldn't drop his guard even for a fleeting moment under pressure there, the keeper. Dion Charles. Losing the ball there.
Yeah, good work. That knew exactly what was happening. The shape was good there, out of possession.
Andras Schäfer. Well, it looked highly promising, but they got nothing out of it. Now counter-attacking possibilities. Slightly overplayed. Andras Schäfer. Not a huge chunk of added time. 1 minute. And forward they go again. Can they win this? Genuine chance. Oh, they've done it! They forged ahead. And the final whistle is sounded. And Vic...
Do they wrong for me? What do they wrong for me? What do they wrong for me? Don't miss with the 808. What do they wrong for me? Going country. Yeah, they love me up there and down there too. When I'm doing the shows, all of the roads, man, they be going so crazy. Do they wrong for me?
Well, just the sort of weather the fans were hoping for this evening. It's absolutely ideal. I'm your match commentator, Derek Ray, at the microphone. And sitting alongside me is the former Arsenal, West Ham and Coventry midfield player, Stuart Robson. And if this game lives up to its billing, we're in for a riveting occasion. It's Czechia versus Hungary.
Well, the atmosphere is building nicely here, and we've got two teams who like to play good football. Let's hope we get a good game here. It should be.
And the starting 11 for Czechia.
Well, they're starting with an attacking 4-5-1 formation with 3 players in advance of 2 holding midfielders. But it's important that the wide players come in field to join the centre forward at the right time.
And support available. And a decent delivery. And here's the 11 for Hungary.
Well, the shape is the same, but they may play it in a slightly different way. And key to this game will be the fullback.
Oh, big chance here. Oh, had to intervene.
A slightly better pass, and they were in there.
So Bosloy. Can't give him too much space. Electing to cross into the centre. A bit disappointing in the end. Well, who will be the player to decide the outcome, to determine the... Oh, big chance! And a goal! 1-0, And what a fast start they've made to this game. Well, that's eye-catching wide play. It'll be a corner. Who's going to get on the end of it? And there it is! 2 goals in a matter of minutes. Incredible stuff. So a throw in here. And take it away. Nicely played. Superb stop. Well, not much doubt about that decision. Free kick. Corner coming up. Now sending it in. There's an example of how to do it, dealing with a corner. Vasil Couchet. Now what can they produce on the flank? Oh, genuine chance. Could still be dangerous. Václav Černý. Here's Patrick Schick. Just the challenge that was required. Flag raised for offside. Well, that takes the wind out of their sails. Great defending. Well, play turning a bit stodgy in the middle of the park.
Well, there's a lot of...
And he's in. And there is the goal! Wow, that changes the equation. And they have the momentum now. Jemelka. That's a good-looking ball. And in the right position to read it. Schick. Can they do it? That is how to keep it out of the net. And that last touch means a throw-in for them. That's how to put in a challenge. Well, he's certainly not alone. But they dealt with the threat posed. Gruber. Might be a chance here. Still a chance. Oh, a goal! The equaliser. They've completely changed the equation. Černý. And continues his run. And dribbling with it, but out of play. Salai. On to Orban. Another perfect position to read it.
Yeah, that's the way to win the ball back. Good reading of the game.
Really fine piece of defending play to break it up. Good conditions for the counter. And there's the feed into the box. Well, it smacks into the gloves of the goalkeeper. So Bosloy. Well, a successful intervention, winning the ball back. Well, there is going to be stoppage time, but only the 1 minute. And there it is, the half-time. Well, it was a most enjoyable first half. What will the second half bring us? So Bosley. And it's a quality pass. Vital block there.
He just throws his body on the line. Excellent play.
And he read it well. And the flag raised. Offside it is. Well, a touch too heavy there. Schultz. Oh, he could finish. And a goal to re-establish their advantage. Just look at the celebrations. Good advantage there. Schultz. Provod. And an opening. Stunning piece of defending.
Well, I think that's just stopped a certain goal there.
Could be a chance to break. And threading it through. Could be a chance. And it really was a brilliant team move. Chance to equalise, but a top save. Incisive ball. And the decision offside here. Needs to clear it away. Well, I'm not sure the keeper particularly wanted that, but danger averted for now. And covering tremendous ground here. Targets available, cross comes in. And cutting it out. Now, who can he play it to? Is it going to be? Oh, the goalkeeper did well to hang on to that one. Barnabas Varga. Is this the equaliser? And a goal to square the game. Edge of the seat stuff. And easily intercepted. Barnabas Varga. So Bosley. Well, not much came of that.
That's the way to defend in those situations. Excellent stuff.
Impressive build-up. Trying his luck. The game has been turned on its head. They have never stopped believing, and now they sense victory. Well read to ease the pressure. In search of an equaliser. Real chance. Oh, brilliant goalkeeping.
Well, what a top-class save that is. And at a big moment as well.
And deciding to go short with this one. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. And they keep it moving. But nothing comes of it. He has teammates around him. Well, couldn't bend his run, and the flag went up. Attila Salai. Nicely cut out.
Well, I'm not sure they deserve anything from this game, but there's still time to find that equaliser. And you have to say the crowd have been brilliant. They're still driving the team on.
Well, no time to waste. Can they find an equaliser? This could square the game, and it has! Such late excitement, and no wonder they're jumping for joy as we speak. Gruber. The referee has decided there will be just 1 minute of added time. And there's the whistle. They cannot...
Instructions, go out and give it their all. Hopefully that'll be enough for a positive result. I'm looking forward to this one.
And the starting 11 for Czechia.
Well, it looks like a 4-2-3-1 when they're in possession, may go to a 4-5-1 when defending. You think the double pivot in mid...
Patrick Schick! And a goal! An early boost for them. The first goal of the game. They're off and running. Couché. Provod. And he saw the situation developing. Price. Moving the ball forward. How creative can they be? Schick. Lions. Well, he's given us away. And easily intercepted. And back with Marshall. Very quick thinking there. Well, there was impending danger, but good defending.
Yeah, they won it back well there.
And danger averted. Well read. Well, it clearly was deflected, so it will be their throw-in. Has eyes for goal! Well, the accuracy wasn't quite there.
That's a pretty good effort. It's not far away. Still a great chance to increase their lead, though.
Giving it away. Excellent pass. High quality defending. Oh, could be an opportunity here. Well, you've got to give him credit for that piece of defending.
Yeah, he nipped it in the bud quickly there.
Oh, moving it nicely. There it breaks down, but credit to the defence. Throw-in has been awarded. Textbook example of how to cut it out. Marshall now. Well, who wants to keep the ball? Nobody, apparently. Showing a good reading of the game. He's in here. Oh, a splendid save.
Well, once he's through 1v1, you just expect him to score, but the keeper's done brilliant to deny him.
Using all his defensive acumen to cut it out. Oh, great vision. Price. And the challenge halts them in their tracks. That's a high-quality pass. Well, even marginally offside is still against the law.
Well, I thought he was in there. It looked like he timed his run well, but the flag's up. He'll be so disappointed because that's really unlucky.
Excellent defending. This looks more than decent. Well, fantastic reflex action. And there's the delivery. And it goes! The leveller! Thrilling stuff here. Czerny. Paul Smith. Deftly defended, and the referee has given it. It will be a penalty. Can they forge ahead? This for 2-1. In it goes! A well-taken penalty. So on with the match. 2-1 is the scoreline. What's going to happen next? Oh, I thought they were onto something there. A chance then for the respect. So the referee's whistle as the action is restarted. And he's gone into an illegal position, unfortunately. And tidily played.
Yeah, he just picks out those passes so well.
In it goes! But wait a minute, that will not count.
Oh, that was so tight. You can see how frustrated he is, but he did finish it off well.
And he's through here. Can he chip it home? Oh, we have just witnessed a special moment. Pure quality. Well, not quite what he wanted to do with the pass. Vasil Couchet. That's a good ball. Patrick Schick! And a goal to seal the hat-trick! A masterclass in finishing. Just can't stop him today. And suddenly on the front foot. Czerny. And they have possession again. Schick. Well, they lost custody of it. toll. On to Charles. Threads it nicely. Oh, and standing tall to deny that superb effort. Trying to deliver it accurately. And that wasn't an easy save to make.
Yeah, he needed to be really sharp there, didn't he? Especially from that range. I can't believe they're behind it. The amount of chances they've created. They must be so frustrated with themselves. If they can be clinical, there's goals here for them, I'm sure.
Now, can they hit them on the counter? Inexplicably, it fizzled out. Oh, big chance. And expertly snuffing out the danger.
Well, I just thought it was a goal. He's through 1v1, but the keeper does brilliant. Narrows the angle and shows great reactions to save that.
Couché. And in the right position to make sure it didn't go all the way through. And into the last 20 minutes. Charles. He read the situation defensively and did his job. Couché. Oh, great vision. Chance here. What a lovely strike. Lethal piece of finishing. Drilled home with true conviction. Tremendous goal. Oh, great attacking play. And we saw what he was trying to do.
Oh, this is really unlucky. He's done the right thing, gone to place it. I thought he'd scored there.
Nicely regaining possession. Moving the ball forward, how creative can they be? Patrick Schick! And a goal to settle the issue once and for all. Oh, nice work to get past his opponent. And that's great work to keep it in play. An alert intervention. Now the quick counter-attack could be on. Schick, determined defending. Oh, he could finish. Really committed defending. Teammates available. Will it go in? Oh, it's an absolutely tremendous save.
Well, he just shows great reflexes and agility to keep that out. It's a top-class save.
Clean challenge. Oh, breezing past him. Could be a chance to break. Well, the stoppage time situation. 1 minute here. In with a chance. And there it goes, the final whistle. And we're off. The first half begins with plenty of anticipation in the air. And here's how Morocco will line up.
Big moment this.
Diaz. And a goal right off the bat. No wonder they're jumping for joy. Well, plays with a positional sense that is second to none. What can they do from here? Well, didn't go to plan in the end. Could be dangerous. Oh, could finish. Oh, stellar defensive work to get back and win possession. Good tackle. Well, nothing for them to worry about in the end. Good defending.
Well, that's how to defend the edge of the box.
Well, it's a good-looking position. Is there a goal in their future? But timely defending when it mattered. Paul Smith. Showing a good reading of the game. Well, doesn't have to do it on his own. Interesting pass. Can he score? And the post denied him. Well, no damage done. Trying to open them up. And that is offside. Hamdallah. Nicely played. Well, I take my hat off to him because that was superb defending. It's a neat move. Oh, snuffed out the threat.
Well, what an important moment that could prove to be.
Brahim. A creative look about this. Oh, it's on! Read it well and made the save. Over it comes. Well, nothing untoward happened. Charles. Well, a classic example of how to intercept. Abderrazak Hamdallah. Now with Charles. Lovely weight. Can he put it away? He had to score, and he does. So back underway. They've levelled it at 1-1 here. And defensive play to be applauded. Trying to connect. There it is, and he could scarcely have had an easier finish. So the ball is rolling again. 2-1 the score. What's going to happen next? Really good challenge. Attacking with vigour. Oh, big moment! How good was that? Plenty of support here. Oh, it might be! And a goal! Calls for celebrations again. 2 in front. Abdesama Desalzouli. Really good build-up, but no end product.
They got everything right there.
Paul Smith. A very timely interception. Oh, it's a superb challenge. Very timely. And so it is, the first time. So the second half begins. Who will steal the show? Lions. And playing it through. And a goal! What a magnificent display! It's such a one-sided contest here. Intelligent defending. Oh, wonderful bit of skill.
Yeah, just goes past his marker so easily there.
Well, unable to bend his run offside. Brahim. Opportunity here. And a goal this time. Applying the finishing touch. Just what the doctor ordered. Charles. And showing the importance of width. On its way! Well, the shot seemed like a good option, but goalkeeper's ball. Paul Smith. And lost the ball. Well, that's eye-catching wide play. But quick thinking defensively. Price. And possession changing hands. Well, they might be able to launch a counter-attack. Well, it broke down, alas. Dion Charles. Promising looking ball. And the snuffing out of the cross there. Sufyan Amrabat. And teammates around him. Can he get one back? Paul Smith. And taking it away.
Well, he's done so well to read the pass. Clever bit of play.
Trying to connect. Oh, the challenge was spot on. Paul Smith. On to Charles. Well, it looked highly promising, but they got nothing out of it. He's made a real difference, I must say, but the manager decides that this is the time to make a change. Brahim. Flowing here, but they took care of the situation defensively. And passing it through. Oh, and standing tall to deny that superb effort. And he's fired over the corner. Really fine catch by the goalkeeper. Under a bit of pressure too. 15 minutes left for play. And he read it well, intercepting it. Bradley. Now with Charles. And giving it away. Abderrazak Hamdallah. And it's with Amrabat. This looks interesting. It was a menacing attack, but tidied up. Very alert defending to put a stop to the chance. So the referee says goal kick. Paul Smith. Well, he's certainly not alone. Real chance. And a goal to settle the issue once and for all. And he's lost custody of the ball here. Goalkeeper doing his job, getting the touch. Who can he pick out? Ezalzouli. Well, they've pulled one back, but perhaps a bit too late in this contest. They haven't been at the races this evening. And the fourth official confirming that we'll have one additional minute. Outdoing his opponent. And the game is over. It's a win for North. And the referee's whistle indicates the beginning of this match. Good distribution. Here's the side France will go with. Mike Maignan begins in goal. Jules Koundé plays with Theo Hernandez in the wide defensive areas. Aurélien Chouameni plays alongside Eduardo Camavinga in the centre of midfield. And the main striker today is Kylian Mbappé. Still in with a chance. Let's have a look at the initial 11 for the visitors.
Yeah, it's the same formation, and I'd expect both teams to commit players forward. So the two holding midfielders, they're going to be key from a defensive perspective.
Well, a touch too heavy there.
Yeah, that looks really promising. They'll be disappointed, you know.
Flowing here. Lions. And we cannot say enough about that save.
Oh, that is a great save. It's so close to him. His reactions are quick, and that's really good goalkeeping.
And Northern Ireland with the ball again. Well, you get the feeling so many in attendance here have come just to see this man, Kylian Mbappe.
Well, he's a match winner. He's a genius on the football pitch. Whenever he gets on the ball, you think he's going to make something happen.
Oh, look at this. They must score. A truly magnificent start. An early goal in the game. Just what they were hoping to produce. Dembele. Well, a classic example of how to intercept. Could be threatening. He's on the run. That is a magnificent run. Marshall now. On to Charles. Nicely played. Well, it's all going so swimmingly for them here. Another goal. And now it's a matter of avoiding any silly mistakes. Mbappe. Excellent assessment of the situation at the back. Promising move this from France. Takes the shot. Oh, great save! Now sending it in. Suddenly they have possession. Shot is on! Rifled against the post, but back in play. And a goal at the second time of asking, but the keeper has let his team down. Well, France just a goal behind now, and you never know, you sense the momentum may be with them. And options in the centre. Fine build-up as they look to add to their advantage. Oh, good-looking pass. But he drifted into an offside position.
Yeah, he did. He's delayed, and you can only hold your run for so long. That's why the flag's gone up.
Can they create something? Well, the flag has gone up here. Offside it is. Dembele. Mbappe with it. Well, spot on with that challenge. And moving the ball forward with genuine purpose here. Oh, surely! Well, somehow the goalkeeper got to it. Playing it in. Relieving the pressure for now. Just like that, they have the ball again. And the assistant referee with the flag raised.
Well, I'm really surprised he didn't let that run. He was clearly offside, and surely he knew.
Camavinga. Very effective pass. And that'll be offside. And they have possession again. Dembele. Now with Olise. And in the right position to read it. Fine pass. How did they let that attack come to an end? And 1 minute of stoppage time has been added on. And so there it is. So into the second half. Can France bounce back after that first 45? Oh, I thought they were onto something there. Dembele. That is not going to do. Well wide of the target. Marshall now. On to Charles. Promising looking ball. Charles. Gives it a go. Oh, that's a super piece of defending. Opportunity here. Oh, it's in. A two-goal cushion now. And the lead fully merited. Koundé. Aurélien Tchouameni. Interception to snuff out the danger. Well, there was impending danger, but good defending. Able to create room here. Oh, might be. In it goes! A three-goal cushion. This is astonishing stuff. Olise. Well, that should boost his confidence. Well, in the final analysis, it was good defending. Charles. Well, we have 30 minutes to go. Textbook example of how to cut it out. Takes aim, and he's fired it against the post. Well, no damage done. Tchouameni. Here's Mbappe. Smart defending.
Yeah, really good work there to see what was happening, wasn't it?
Dion Charles. Wonderfully weighted pass. Shea Charles. Oh, and that is an audacious chip. Well, he might smile. The goalkeeper has no interest in smiling. Dembele. Credit due, a good intervention. Oh, how about that for a tackle? Well, breaking at pace is always a possibility. Big chance! And you cannot argue with a hat-trick. Simply unstoppable today. Camavinga. On to Olise. And the defensive intervention there. Oh, how did he keep that out? Oh, strong hand on the ball. And touched onto the frame of the goal. Just have to make sure they don't get caught on the counter-attack. Well, unable to hold his run, and that's offside. Long way out this. Keeper was there to meet it. And firing it. Well, he passed the power test. Shame about the accuracy. Oh, marvellous save, having put himself under pressure.
Yeah, poor initially, but what a save to make up for it.
Let's see about the delivery. And not a bad header.
No, he gets himself free, reads the flight of the ball well, but just can't hit the target.
Aurélien Tchouameni. Can he find the right pass? Went in strongly, decisively. And threaded through by Mbappe. Giving it here. And there it is, a goal. But will it be purely a consolation at this stage of the proceedings? They haven't been at their best.
Le numéro 11, Olise.
Well, the defenders know they need to get tighter. Can't really allow runs like that. Showing good situational awareness. Well, good clean catch by the keeper. Olise. Here's Mbappe. Not a great challenge. Free kick here. 2 minutes of stoppage time coming up. Long-range effort. And denied by the keeper. Impressive. Who can they pick out? There goes the final whistle, and it's a bad...
Well, what an exciting game we have in store today. Well, conditions really couldn't be any better here tonight. A very warm welcome to you on this fine evening. I'm Guy Mowbray, joined for commentary by Stuart Robson, and we should have a cracking contest here. It's Hungary, and they take on Northern Ireland.
The best coach I played under would always tell us before kick-off, earn the right to play. If you can win your individual battles, outrun your opponent, eventually you'll get the space to show your ability. I'm sure that's being echoed by the coaches here today.
Looking for the right moment. He takes it on. Oh, brilliant save. Did well to get that clear. This is the home side's team today.
Well, they're starting with an attacking 4-5-1 formation with 3 players in advance of 2 holding midfielders. But it's important that the wide players come in field to join the centre.
And it's on now. The first blow of the day struck early. 1-0. Lovely ball. This could lead to something. Just a little untidy. Oh, good strike! Gutsy move to block it.
Yeah, he times that so well, doesn't he?
Oh, he's done well to get past his man. Oh, crucial tackle to deal with the danger. And there's the whistle as the ref gives a free kick. Pass was red and the ball has changed hands. Shea chance. And it's opened up. Still a problem. But it's in at the second time of asking. Where was his defence? That is inexcusable. Maybe that's a misconnection with the ball. It's well wide. Being pressed here. Great instinct there to cut it out. One to latch onto here. And the game will stop. Offside. Promising looking ball. What can they do from here? Oh, cheeky attempt. Oh, yes! What a goal! Speed of thought, followed by a magnificently executed chip, with the goalkeeper helpless. Charles. And it's been well watched by the goalkeeper. It's put into the middle. Oh, look at this. Away they go on the counter. He's beaten his marker here. It's the sort of finish you can only smile about. Saw the keeper off the line to score a goal of true quality. Incredible. Closed it down well. It's a confident push forward. Space now to get a crossover. Oh, brilliant anticipation. Opportunity here. Oh, what a stop. Dealt with that superbly. It's been delivered. And that is where the attack will end. Paul Smith. And that is a quality bit of goalkeeping.
Well, those stats back up what we've been watching. It's been a really one-sided game, and it's far too easy for them to open up this defence. This could turn into a rout.
And so it continues, a really dominant display. The ball is lost, and the chance has gone too.
Really good defending there.
This could get interesting. Oh, fantastic defending, just as it was looking threatening. Showing good wit with this attack. Can he finish? And they're 3 in front now. What a performance this has been so far. That's overhit, and behind it goes. Now, what can they do from here? Big chance! And on that whistle, the... And the ball is rolling for the second half of a pretty one-sided game. Dominic Szoboszlai. And the pass is incomplete. Nicely won. Could be dangerous. And the flag's up. Offside the call. Oh, what a good ball. They could be in. And that's a solid stop. Out of harm's way it goes. Not so much given away as cleverly won. Bradley. Could be a a chance! Secure hands, calmly taken. Shea Charles. Well, that's not going to cut it. And the attack is over. They're being afforded too much space here. That's got rid of the ball, but a corner to come.
In those situations, anywhere will do.
And the corner comes to nothing. Struggling to keep it here. Dominic Szoboszlai. Could be a chance to break here. And the counter fizzling out in the end. Lovely pass, the ticket to be in. Well, he went for power and got plenty of it, but it's whistled wide. Ball one, well read. Good cross into the middle. Oh, superb reflexes. Had to be alert and was. And a corner to come. Beautifully struck, but foiled by the post. So unfortunate not to score. Shea Charles. Decent chance, and met by solid goalkeeping. Over it comes. And that's where it ends. That's a perfect threaded through ball. And he's through here. And the keeper saw the danger and stopped it. It's out of play, and that will be a goal kick. Paul Smith. Oh, good defending, just when it was looking threatening. Lovely setup. So quarter of an hour remaining. Szoboszlai. Setting up the chance, and the press has paid off here. Breaking at pace, this could be dangerous. This has to be! And another! 4 to the good now. Any ideas of this being a contest surely over? Nicely played. And what can they do from the corner? He's really stepped up today. It's time now for some fresh legs. It's been delivered. Oh, against the post. Well, they've scored, reducing the scale of the defeat, if nothing else. The pass picked off. Dominic Szoboszlai. He's in here. Kept out, but for how long? Dominic Szoboszlai. Delivered into the box. That's a foul, and the sort of tackle that could mean further trouble. And no scraps for the attackers to feed off. Hung on to the ball well. So that will do it.